Me, your border man, NJ2TheCity with the number 2 in TO. So this video is actually on the bot bag. The other one I just filmed 2 minutes ago. That was with me sitting down. This one is on the bot bag. So once again, your border man, NJ2TheCity with the number 2 in TO. Let's go. I can talk about many different things here. One of the top things that I'm not gonna lie is top tier on my mind is sports, college football, and the NFL. So with that being said, Jake Fromm, Jalen Hurts, and multiple others, there's no way you're going to tell me that Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray got drafted #1 overall in back-to-back drafts. But yet Jalen Hurts is considered a day 3 prospect. Jake Fromm is considered a day 2, day 3 prospect. That is garbage. That is garbage. See, again, if you want to follow my Twitters, NJ2TheCity, and the newest one that I just changed the name to, Y1A_analytics. That one I can assure you, that one's the one that's primarily dedicated to all my sports analytics. Takes and conversations. Here's the thing. You cannot tell me that Jake Fromm is a day 2, day 3 prospect when Daniel Jones, aka Danny Dimes, went 6th overall, and everybody wants to still hyperinflate that he's a phenomenal quarterback. I did not watch every single throw, but I can assure you there's a reason why the Giants are still 2-8, and there's a reason why he threw 3 picks just last week. There's a reason. So I can assure you and I understand, this video is going to take a long time to reach up to those masses where, once again, what I'm saying matters to them, but I'm going to definitely say, as, the analyst that I am and as the character and personality that I am, let's film it, put it out there, and God first, put it in God's hands for the best of all people. You scouts, you stink at scouting, the GMs just stink at drafting. It's very evident, and you're just not developing quarterbacks. Every single time I turn around, it's like you guys are waiting and hoping for these guys to fail. Think about that. You're waiting for these guys to fail. The Jaguars are not drafting another quarterback this year. They're not. Gardner Minshew is still good enough. He still is. Allen won 4 straight games, and you guys are ready to just kill him. It's like, oh yeah, now we understand why he's undrafted. Huh? But Daniel Jones was drafted 6th overall. Huh? Someone explain that to me. Dak Prescott was drafted in the 4th round. Explain that to me. Russell Wilson drafted in the 3rd round. Explain that to me. And that's not to say that you can compare all those quarterbacks, but what you can compare, people being overdrafted because they just like you that much versus people being underdrafted because they want to keep on underestimating your talents. Keep on underestimating your talents, your beliefs, or your skill, and so on and so on. Jalen Hurts, he's a day 1 or day 2 prospect. You cannot tell me he's a day 3 prospect. That is tremendously crap. Jalen Hurts is a day 1 or day 2 prospect. Jake Fromm is a surefire day 1 prospect. I'm telling you, if this year's NFL draft goes as crappy as I'm definitely reading it to go, the NFL draft, I'll be off of the NFL draft, because I'm telling you, it's a crapshoot. And that doesn't mean a crapshoot when it comes to the talent. It's a crapshoot when it comes to the GMs pulling the trigger on that talent to get these guys in their facilities and develop them. The NFL is not developing quarterbacks. The NFL is waiting for these quarterbacks to fail. Each and every day, each and every time, each and every year, each and every snap, they're waiting for you to fail. They want you to fail. Now, I'm not going to say that I haven't had the same personality a little bit towards other people, but the only difference is I knew these people were not that good, and or they were overhyped, overrated, overdrafted when I was, silently rooting for it. The other people, all the other people, they're outgoing and outspoken with all this foul language and all this other crap, and it just makes me think to myself, how, who, what, when, and where, and why. Someone explain to me why Jake Fromm is considered now a day 2, day 3. Why Jalen Hurts day 2, day 3. But yet Baker and Kyler went #1 overall in back-to-back drafts. Are you not watching what Lamar Jackson's doing to this league? Jalen Hurts ain't afraid to run. He ain't got the same speed, but he'll run over you. He'll run through you. How are you going to draft Jalen Hurts day 3 but draft Lamar 32nd overall to see how Lamar's just tearing this league up or making everybody look silly? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. Think about it. And that's just all I'm trying to express there. When you put the bigger picture, the puzzle together, you will finally understand some of these common grounds, common issues, and just much, much more. The evidence, I think, is very, very clear. You know, these teams, they stink at drafting, they stink at scouting, they stink at everything for the most part, if you were to ask me. And that's definitely why, to an extent, you do see the same teams picking at in the top 10 pretty much every year to an extent. I don't see John Elway not drafting another quarterback this upcoming draft. I love Drew Lock. He is my guy. I've been high on him for these last couple years. But I don't see John Elway not drafting Jacob Eason or Jake Fromm or Justin Herbert, one of his prototypical quarterbacks. I don't see him not drafting one of those three. I just don't see that. But that's just me in my opinion. But Drew Lock is definitely playing good right now. And so on and so on. Gardner Minshew continuously deserves, his opportunities and his props, for what he's done in the past and what he's going to do in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, stop waiting for these quarterbacks to fail. Why is everybody waiting for these guys to fail? I mean, these guys are going to fail. They're just going to fail naturally, if you were to ask me. And to read some of these mock drafts and they don't have Tennessee drafting quarterback, or they don't have the Bucks drafting quarterback, and they don't have a couple Miami drafting quarterback, in the first round, I'm looking at myself. This is like the year of the quarterbacks all over again. How are you not going to go ahead and snag your quarterback in the first round after knowing the top 5 or top 6 passers that are in this draft? You've got to snag one in the first round, if you would ask me. Because I'm telling you, if these guys don't get snagged in the first round, I think I'm done with the NFL draft. I think I'm just done because I'm just tired. I'm so tired of seeing these guys, these quarterbacks with all the talent get snubbed year after year after year. Tyree Jackson, how is he not in the league? He's forced to play in the XFL. How is Tyree Jackson not in the league? How is Phillip Walker not in the league? How is countless other guys not in the league? Anthony Gordon. They said Anthony Gordon's the next Gardner Minshew. How is Anthony Gordon supposed to go on day 3 again? Or day 3 after Gardner Minshew. I mean, come on, somebody's gotta wise them. How many times do you have to keep getting proven wrong for you to wake up and realize, darn it? How many times do you have to keep getting proven wrong for you to be like, darn it? We need something greater. We need something better. Or dare I say, just pull the trigger on the people that are evidently, the most talented right there by a long slot or a long shot. And other than that, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I just hope everybody, having a great, blessed, get a wonderful Wednesday. I have a lot of sports takes. I don't know if I was really on an 8-ball right now doing this 8-minute video, but I can assure you, God bless everybody. I got a lot more sport takes, music takes, TV and movie takes, a lot of takes. Like I said before, on either the Rise of NJ2TheCity Part 2 or something else that I'm yet to post some sorts. I know what I want to do for a living, and trust me, as much as I would love to be one day on those big networks, on one of those big shows, Skip and Shannon, First Take, First Things First, you name it. As much as I would love to one day be on those shows, for now, I have no problem just doing what I'm doing from the comfort of my bedroom, from the comfort of my own home. And like I said, as long as I'm getting, paid good something off of, like I say, t-shirts and merchandise, I'm good, for now. I'm good. I'm 21 years old. I'm in no big rush. You can build these platforms from the ground up. You can do whatever God first you want. That God first fits your brand, your business, your regimen, your personality, your everything, And I'm just saying, as much as I would love to one day be on those big networks, no rush. If I can get healthily, wealthily paid off of just doing it like this from the comfort of my own home, the comfort of this bedroom, I'm okay with that too, But I can assure you that regardless of how many people view it, I believe that y'all need to understand. Simple as that, The scouts need to stop overlooking these guys. Because every year, everybody's getting overlooked. Think about it. Every year, people are getting overlooked. Every year, and I just don't understand why. How many times do you have to get schooled for you to understand you're overlooking quality talent. Schooled by, I mean, how many times you got to get schooled by this as underlooked talent, underscouted, under-recruited? How many times you have to get schooled by that talent for you to understand, oh, wait, we could have got that talent and could have done something better. Just doesn't make any sense to me. But that's why I know I got to start me up a league for football, for softball, be the ambassador for the women's lacrosse league, and just do what I can, because I believe in the talent, I believe in the people, and in Christ's name, I believe we can go very, very far with all this. So I feel like I know everything I'm trying to say. I just don't have all the energy to bring it out with the pizzazz that I want to. Maybe I am already bringing it out, maybe I don't. But I'll review this video, see if it's good enough to post. If it's not, I'll remake it. Thank you all for listening, watching, subscribing. It's me, your boy, man, NJ2TheCity with the number 2 NTO. Take care. Peace.